Hi once again, guys. It's half-time break in the football, so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to give you a bit of an update of what's happening with my travel preparations. This is the first time I've actually moved out of home permanently, so I've been overseas for some time in the past, a few months at a time, 11 weeks, 3 months, that type of period of time. This is actually the first time I'm going to commit to actually renting a property in a foreign city, well, another city, not a foreign city, but another Australian city. So, it's a big step, and there's a lot to think about, but I'm getting there. Just behind me here, you can see this pile of paper. This is just some of the crap that I've had to sort through. It's just old receipts and correspondence that's no longer relevant. It's amazing how much you can amass over a period of time. An update since last week, I picked up my new mattress, so that was all good. Went fairly smoothly. I was worried they may not have any in stock, but they had stacks of the ones that I wanted. They're a double bed size, which is a little unusual, but I guess there's a fair bit of demand for it in the inner suburbs of Melbourne because there's student households and that type of thing, and I guess that is where they get a fair bit of custom from. So probably does make sense. What actually really impressed me though was that the way that IKEA is able to even flat pack a mattress. This is actually the mattress I purchased, but it didn't look anything like this when I looked at it in its storage showroom, where they just keep the items for you to pick up. Looks like a pretty normal mattress, doesn't it? Pretty decent sort of dimensions. Well, this monster of a mattress was actually rolled up into a ball, or not a ball, into a roll with plastic around the edges, done with pressure, so that it was actually quite a compact unit. It was so compact, it would have probably been, I don't know if you can see my hands here, but it would have been, I don't know, maybe about 2/3 of a metre in width, something like that. Chris who helped me transport it actually was quite surprised that it turned out to be a normal mattress, because he thought it looked like there was something wrong with it. It was far too flat. There wasn't enough space to make a normal mattress out of that particular bedding that I bought. But it does work once you take off the constricting plastic wrap. It just expands like say an airbed does in effect, but of course it's not an airbed, it's a proper mattress with padding and springs, and you can actually hear the metal expanding as you release the pressure on the packaging. So it all just sort of opens up and fills up pretty quickly. It's quite impressive, and of course it makes it easier. It makes it cheaper for IKEA to sell it because the storage is less. And it's easier for you to transport as well, because it's actually only about half the size, if that, of the fully expanded mattress. So it's very, very good design. I was quite impressed with that. I had my first inspection through this particular flat that I'm renting out on Wednesday. There was a girl and a couple, and the girl seemed quite interested and wanted to put in an application, but I haven't heard anything back from that yet, so maybe that didn't go anywhere, or she found some other place or whatever, who knows. Got another inspection tomorrow, so I've got to keep the place fairly clean and tidy, which isn't such a bad thing, I guess. So that's, I'm in the groove now as far as finding tenants is concerned. I even actually rang up a real estate agent in Cairns because I saw a property there which I thought was quite nice. It's right near the Esplanade, which is the sort of exclusive waterfront area in Cairns, in central Cairns, and it was only $320 a week, and it's on the top floor, and it's a 2-bedroom place, and it has a balcony, and much bigger bucks for your bigger bang for your bucks with with properties up there compared to here. I'm sure it's much bigger than this place, for instance, because I've theoretically got 2 bedrooms, but as you saw with that other room I just showed you, that's really the second bedroom. It isn't even really, technically this place doesn't have 2 bedrooms now because I open up this area, as you can see. That's all sort of now like an open plan, so it's not really that type of design anymore, but whereas the one up in Cairns is a genuine 2-bedroom property, so in a very desirable area. So it's great up there. You can really get a lot more for your money, and of course they've got the weather. I just love the weather and the lifestyle. So all in all, very good. Looking good so far. Hopefully I'll be able to get my a lease arranged before the week at the Airbnb place runs out. But I guess I probably shouldn't have too many problems finding another place to rent there. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue this time of year. May is not peak time for people in, say, the southern states of Australia going up north for holidays, I wouldn't have thought. I think it's actually closer to late June and July. It depends on school holidays and things like that too. But I don't think it's a particularly high demand time right now. Next month probably more so. Or when I say next month, I'm talking about June actually, because we're almost into May. So yeah, that could be the case. So yeah, it's all going okay. I've just been doing a lot of housekeeping with the computers, because I've got these hard disks I do all my storage on. I've been throwing out. Actually, I've been breaking up the old DVDs because I don't use them anymore. And it's interesting because I've got ones that are actually from about 2003 vintage, and they're quite brittle. Once you squeeze them, pretty much almost touching the other edge, they just break. They just splinter. So you've got to be fairly careful. Don't cause an injury with that. But I just wanted to basically just chuck all that stuff out as well. So, and yeah, I'm still going through the decluttering phase. So there's a lot of stuff like that to do. But I'm really making a big effort now to get all the files on the computer organised and in a decent shape, so that I'll be able to take what I want up there. I'll probably only take one hard disk, I think. I don't want to take too much of that sort of crap. The laptop's got a gigabyte. Oh, it's got a half a gig storage, and I've got my memory stick and things. So I've got plenty of storage really. So I don't think it's going to be a major issue. And I'm not going up there to watch TV basically. I mean, the weather's too good for that. So hopefully there'll be other diversions, and I'll be a bit more active and getting out a bit more given the benign weather. Those are the plans anyway. So yeah, well, we'll just see how it goes. So we'll get into the business end. This is my last full week coming up next week, and in the following week on Thursday I'll be getting my flight to Cairns, which I'll probably have to leave here around 4:30 in the morning, because it's an international flight even though I'm flying domestically, and that means you've got to get there a couple of hours before the flight, like you would for an international flight, because you've got to go. They've got to put you through all these security and immigration crap that you wouldn't have to normally deal with as a domestic customer. However, I think they do at least fast track you through immigration, because obviously you don't need to have your passport stamped. So that's something. So we'll see how it all goes. And like I say, I finally got the saga of the GoPro finished, so that's all fixed up, and now I can actually shoot lots of these videos that might bore the pants off you, but hopefully they might give you some insights into travel and what have you. We only hope. And yeah, that's basically it this stage. Next week is just more of the same, hopefully finding a tenant and just decluttering more, just getting stuff out. And my cousins will be over on the Sunday week. They'll be over then to do my final haul of stuff into storage. So it's great that they've allowed me to do that, because otherwise I'd have to pay for storage, and storage can mount up in cost. It depends where you store stuff. If you store it in the city, it costs quite a bit. I found a reasonably cheap place just a little out of the city but you've got to get your stuff there. It's a bit of a drag, so it's a lot easier if they're prepared to drive in, and they wouldn't even take money for petrol and what have you, which I thought was pretty amazing. I feel really guilty. I might buy a really nice bottle of champagne, I think, and we'll have a bit of a celebration Sunday week because I'll go out there with them, and they usually put on lunch and what have you. So yeah, that'd be nice. So we'll have a bit of a goodbye lunch and a few drinks. So it sounds very civilised. So that's my update at this stage. Nothing else to really report. I'll do another follow-up in probably a week's time, and then the one after that will be probably in Cairns, so that'll be great. Okay, so that's where I stand at the moment with my travel preparations. Bye.